Tonight, 4 invited guests. Writer-performer Sean McAuliffe, radio star Fifi Box, and actors Angus Sampson and Matthew Newton take the ultimate dramatic challenge on Thank God You're Here.
What is it you want from me? There isn't much I will not do. If it's only company, you know I might need that too. Won't you come anytime?
Now, please welcome your host, Shane Bourne.
Thank you very much, folks, and welcome to Thank God You're Here. This is the show where we give our guest performers a costume, a set, a few props, everything but a script. Makes it a bit tricky for them, but it's a hell of a lot more entertaining for us. We do have some big challenges for our guests tonight. I can't say too much, but there is one involving a vat of oil, a German Shepherd and a forklift truck. Sorry, no, that's not this show. Actually, it's my private life, sorry. We do have 4 spectacular performers for you. 2 from radio, 1 from television, and 1 on parole. Just trying to get them back into the community. You know what I mean? Would you make them welcome in order of dressing room size? Fifi Box, Matthew Newton, Angus Sampson and Sean McAuliffe. Welcome, guys. Thank you. Now, I've got to say, let me first ask Angus and Fifi, who, of course, are old hands at this, any tips for our younger players?
Just say yes.
Say yes to everything, don't block, sensational. These people have got to get backstage and change. Before you do, I just want to confirm the fact that you have no idea what's in store.
Yes, absolutely no.
You all look petrified. Get back to your dressing rooms and get into your costume. The first contender's going to come back. Big round of applause. Wish them luck, folks. Now, tonight, each of those 4 people are going to be put to the test, but only one will walk away with this. No, please. Our magnificent Thank God You're Here trophy, awarded to someone who has distinguished themselves in the art of lies and deception. You get the award and pre-selection in the safe seat of your choice. To help us select that winner, would you please welcome back our special guest judge, Mr. Tom Gleisner.
Thank you, Shane. Great to be back. And for those perhaps watching for the first time, let me explain my role. I'm not a judge in the serious critical sense. I'm not here to evict people or, vote them off. I'm authorised to have any of tonight's performers arrested without warrant, but I'll only be using that power in the interests of national security.
Now, this is our second show, of course. Any fallout from episode 1?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. A couple of matters arising. One letter in particular from the Australian Medical Association seeking to clarify for anyone who was watching last week that Angus Sampson is not, in fact, a qualified healthcare professional. Good news, though, for Angus, he has been offered a job in a Queensland hospital, so it swings and roundabouts there.
Will you be able to finish our performances tonight? Is there a way of ending proceedings?
Whenever we feel a performer has given enough and we want to sort of, abort the performance, I'll ring Tony Abbott first, get permission, and then hit this. Ending the scene thus.
Please welcome back to the stage a very fine actor. We've seen him in films such as Blurred and Looking for Ella Brandy. He was fantastic. As well as the miniseries Chang. He also happens to be the son of Bird. Give it up for the one and only Mr. Matthew Newton. Now, I've got to say, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
Any thoughts?
Calling a taxi?
Well, I think you better check inside there, in that door. Matthew Newton, your world awaits.
Thank God you're here. The clients are waiting for the presentation.
Thank you very much. Sorry I'm late.
You know Stuart.
Tom. Hey, how are you? I'm Stuart, Tom. Stuart. I
Hey.
think we met when you were at Driscoll's.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I was a little bit drunk that but, thank you. So it's Tom and Stuart.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming.
You were working with Trudy. Well, in
not,
creative.
yeah, not anymore.
Is she an MD now or a PD? What's she up to?
I don't know. We had a falling out, so it's. I don't want, I mean, I don't want to badmouth anyone when they're not here.
All right then. Well, perhaps, James, we might get started.
Thank you very much.
Firstly, let me say how excited we are to have this opportunity.
Me too.
Yeah. When we first got the offer, what did you say, James?
I couldn't believe it. I just laughed.
You did. Now, I'm going to let James do most of the talking today. This
Thank you.
campaign is really his baby. Why don't you tell them your idea for the name?
Well, look, for me, you know that it's fizzy. You can see the bubbles there. It's fun. Look at the colours. It's fun.
And the name of the product is?
It's fresh. You don't want to go out and have a drink of vodka from someone else's glass. I think reiterating the name fresh in the actual bottle just really hammers home that point. We are fresh.
Gentlemen, wait till you hear the slogan. Obviously, each letter stands for a word.
Big. Idiots. Not. Good. Ever. Look, I feel like it's punchy. I feel like we're going for a young market. I feel like it's... Can I sit down? Sure.
James,
Look,
what?
excuse me. This is what I had with Trudy. That's why it didn't work out.
Which brings us to our idea for the launch and who's going to be the face of Fresh.
Thanks, Sally.
Who is that?
We just thought vodka, alcohol, binge, it's all pretty edgy. We need a kind of commercial safe, mothering kind of slant on the product.
Who is it?
Dame Joan Sutherland.
Right.
Can we tell you about our idea? We think we're going to start a craze. So you've
Yeah.
heard of lick, sip and suck?
Yes. Very
Wait
much
till you
so.
see this.
What we're going to do is... Would you hold that for me, Susie?
Certainly.
First of all, we get the banana and we put it inside the bottle. Now, you get a fair bit of fallout from this, but what's fabulous about this is that... I'm sorry to make a mess, but it's also...
I see. Very nice.
That was sensational. Sensational. Dame Joan